How Amber Heard got abused by Johnny Depp. Amber Heard was the abuser in her relationship with Johnny Depp, his former personal assistant has claimed. Stephen Duters told London's High Court that Miss Heard, 34, subjected Mr Depp, 57, to years of abuse. Mr Depp is suing the publisher of the Sun newspaper over an article that referred to him as a wife-beater, but the Sun maintains it was accurate. He denies 14 domestic violence allegations, which News Group Newspapers is relying on its defence. Mr Duters, now European president of Mr Depp's production company, Infinitum Nihil, said he has worked for the US actor since 2004. In his written witness statement, he said he saw Miss Heard on many occasions during the period Mr Depp is alleged to have been abusive. What is Amber Heard accusing Johnny Depp of? How long was Johnny with Amber? Was Johnny Depp married before Amber? If you want to know all about that, then keep watching till the end. Mr Duters said he was extremely surprised and outraged when it became public that Miss Heard had filed for a temporary restraining order in 2016. I knew that Miss Heard was the abuser in the relationship, and I was appalled that she would behave this way, he said. It's understood there are several more tapes out there, each promising further bombshells as the former lover trades blood-curdling allegations of domestic violence in a civil defamation case brought last year by Depp. I left last night, honestly, I swear to you, because I just couldn't take the idea of more physicality, more physical abuse on each other. An exasperated Depp pleads in the recording. Because, had we continued it, it would have gotten effing bad. And baby, I told you this once, I'm scared to death we are effing crime scene right now. But Heard, who filed for divorce in May 2016 accusing Depp of beating her during their toxic 18-month marriage, warns, I can't promise you I won't get physical again. God, I can sometimes get so mad, I lose it. Depp filed his $50 million defamation suit in Virginia after Heard penned an op-ed for the Washington Post detailing her experiences as an alleged domestic violence victim. I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out. She wrote in the December 2018 article, which didn't mention the Pirates of the Caribbean actor by name. Depp claimed nonetheless that it impacted him as the abuser, damaging his reputation and causing him to lose his prized role of Captain Jack Sparrow. His suit says he's the victim of an elaborate hoax instigated by Heard to generate positive publicity and advance her career. Miss Heard is not a victim of domestic abuse, she's a perpetrator, it claims. She hit, punched and kicked me. She also repeatedly and frequently threw objects into my body and head, including heavy bottles, soda cans, burning candles, television remote controls and paint thinner cans, which severely injured me. Heard responded with a lurid 300-page filing of her own, cataloguing the horrific abuse she claims to have suffered at Depp's hands, describing him as the monster, and recalling many of the allegations she made during their divorce. The filings included photos of bruises and scars, clumps of hair apparently torn from Heard's head, and pictures of smashed up furniture to illustrate the violence she was allegedly subjected to after hooking up with Depp, her co-star in the Rum Diary back in 2011. At no point did Miss Heard ever mention any physical abuse, and I never saw evidence of any injuries to Miss Heard, he claimed. Heard catalogued in the horrific abuse she claims to have suffered at Depp's hands, describing him as the monster and recalling many of the allegations she made during their divorce. The filing included photos of bruises and scars, left and right. The pair married in February 2015, but split less than 2 years later when Heard had a restraining order slapped on Depp over claims he threw a cell phone in her face at their downtown Los Angeles loft. Heard claimed police had evidence of the May 27, 2016 attack, but two LAPD officers later said in a deposition that they found nothing to suggest a crime took place. The estranged couple eventually agreed to a $7 million divorce settlement in August 2016, which Heard says she donated to charity, but their back and forth feud was only getting started. DailyMail.com's exclusive tape recording was made around a year earlier when the caustic marriage was rapidly crumbling. Their heart-to-heart quickly descends into bickering as Heard accuses Depp of taking her for granted, behaving like a vacation husband and splitting every time they have an argument. Depp complains he's forced to leave when she becomes manic and angry, telling Heard, I'm not going to be in a physical effing altercation with you. You can hit me last night. He goes on to add, I'm not the one who throws the pots and whatever else at me. Heard responds, That's different. That's different. One does not negate the other. That's irrelevant. That's a complete non sequitur. Just because I've thrown pots and pans does not mean you can come and knock on my door. When Depp cuts in to suggest he's also had vases hurled at him, she replies, just because there are vases does not mean that you can come and knock on the door. Really, I should just let you through? Depp replies, trailing off as they carry on sniping. The only time I ever threw anything at you was when you effing threw the cans at me in Australia, he admits. Head asks, why are you trying to justify who throws things based on whether you come knocking on the door? I don't get why one informs the other. The exchange doesn't point to any specific event, but it has a possible reference to the continuous and bloody incident in which Depp suffered a severed finger 1 month into their marriage in Australia. He claimed his then wife went berserk when he asked her to sign a prenup and held a vodka bottle at him which shattered on a marble countertop, ripping off the tip of his finger. Head maintained, however, that Depp cut the digit off himself during an argument while he was drunk and high on ecstasy. Their taped conversation moves on to dissect the previous evening's bust-up, with Depp accusing Head of getting effing violent and punching him in the jaw. You hit back, so don't act like you don't effing participate, she tells Depp, who replies, I pushed you. He says he texted his building manager Travis to come to their home because he was afraid the fight would escalate. I said to you, hey, tell Travis what just happened and that you punched me in the effing thing in the face. And you said, no I effing didn't, what are you talking about? And I watched you lie, he says. Head replies, I didn't punch you by the way, I'm sorry that I didn't. Hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you, babe, you're not punched. Depp cuts in to protest, don't tell me what it feels like to be punched. Head sarcastically replies, I know you've been in a lot of fights, been around a long time. I know, yeah. Mr. Juters said he was with the couple on a flight from Boston to Los Angeles in May 2014 when an incident is alleged to have taken place. He claimed Miss Head was speaking in an increasingly aggressive manner to Mr. Depp, who did not engage with the abuse he was receiving. Mr. Juters said he could not hear the specifics because he had headphones on, but could see her gesticulating. He said the actor made a playful attempt to tap her on the bottom, adding that he did not believe that Mr. Depp contacted her. Miss Head took great offence at what was clearly a harmless gesture and increased her abuse of Mr. Depp in an extremely unpleasant manner, he said. Mr. Juters said that he and Mr. Depp's former private security guard decided to intervene and Mr. Depp spent the rest of the flight in the bathroom. This was a common theme on the multiple times when Mr. Depp was abused by Miss Head. He would take himself away from the situation, often to a bathroom, and lock himself out of harm's way, he said. And with that, we've come to the end of our video. Share your thoughts about the video in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time for more. Thanks for watching. And if you thought that was crazy, wait until you watch this.